Welcome to another episode of Weight Loss for Women Over 40. I am so excited that you're here. We're going to be talking about the invisible weight you're carrying around and how to set it down. So if you're new here, I am Nikki T. I am your host. Welcome back to Weight Loss for Women Over 40. If you are new, this is the corner of the podcast world where we're talking about ditching diets, diet or mentality. We're really focusing on the mindset first and then doing all the things that we have to do to get the body that you want, which isn't as much as you think. We're not talking about carbs or calories. We're talking about a kind of weight that doesn't show up on the scale, but it still drags you down. So it's invisible, it's emotional, and if you're anything like most women I coach, you've been carrying it around for years. So let's dive in and talk about it. And more importantly, let's set it down once and for all. So if you have found yourself exhausted, even when you've done nothing all day, quote unquote, you weren't moving your body, yet somehow you feel like you've run a marathon, that is emotional weight. There's also this emotional weight of when you look in the mirror and you're not happy with the reflection that you see, and you start picking apart the things that you don't like about your body. So there's a lot of pressure to be the fixer, to keep it all together, to keep everyone else together, to stay small, to keep everyone else happy, complacent. I can truly relate to that. I felt like I was a referee for a very long time. You feel like you need to make up for the past, what mistakes you've made, or things that you've done or tried. And you also feel like you need to hustle for your worth. It's very internal, it's very silent, but it's really heavy. It's emotionally heavy. And most women don't even realize they're carrying it around. So here are some signs that you're holding some invisible weight. Besides the physical weight that you're carrying, I think anybody that is carrying extra weight, generally speaking, has some things to work through. Now, that's not to say someone who is quote unquote of a normal weight or a lean body that they don't have any problems, because that's just not true either. But I do find that if you're carrying extra weight and you're not happy with your body, that there's something else going on. So here are some clues. You constantly feel like you're behind no matter how much you do. You're afraid to rest because resting feels like quitting. Yeah, did you hear that one? Because I think a lot of people are like that. I know that was a dominant thing for me. Heaven forbid I should sit on the couch, right? There was a whole other dynamic playing in that. But we have this culture of like go, 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 and that you have to hustle and then you have to grind and you have to do it all. And if you rest, you're either getting behind or you're quitting, right? Which is not true. You over apologize or over explain things. This is another signal that you are holding on to some invisible weight. You replay conversations from days ago and still feel shame. This is ruminating. Believe me when I tell you, I have been in this arena with rumination. It still pops up for me today, but it is definitely a thing for me. So I get you if you're in this. It's very I don't know how to describe it. It feels like for me, it's almost like I need to find the solution. I need to figure out, or if I can't go back in time and fix it, obviously, then I need to figure out how to navigate it if it should come up again, right? The other thing is you can't enjoy your wins because you feel like you haven't earned them. I get this a lot with my clients because the way I teach weight loss method, my method is very simplistic. It's not complicated and it feels super easy. And you guys want to complicate it. You want to make it harder because you feel like if you haven't worked for it, then you haven't earned it, which is such BS because you deserve to be in the body that you love. So if any of this sounds familiar, you are not lazy. It is an emotional load. It's mental clutter. It's shame energy, and your nervous system is paying the price. So let me be clear, weight isn't just what's on your body, but it's also what's sitting on your mind or on your heart, right? These are old identities, like you as a younger child. Were you the good girl? Were you the caretaker? Were you the perfectionist? Were you the people pleaser? Were you the referee that calmed down the chaos that was going on in your house? You probably taught you probably were taught to value others' opinions over your own. And when you do that long enough, your body starts to feel the pressure. Emotional weight creates chronic stress and chronic shifts in your hormones, in your hunger patterns, in your sleep, and yes, even in your metabolism. So when women tell me I can't lose weight or they don't know why they can't lose weight, I always ask, what are you holding on to that you no longer need? Because there's something there that is preventing you from moving forward. And if you tell me it's your family genetics, disease you have, or some other reason, I'm not going to believe you. I'm sorry. I truly believe there are, like, everyone can lose weight because I've worked with people that have PCOS. I've worked with people with type 1 diabetes. I work with people with type 2 diabetes. We all know type 2 diabetes is fixable, that alone, right? I've worked with people who have had thyroid issues. I've worked with people who've been thyroid medicine, like things that you think you can't lose weight on. I want to debunk that for you. So here's how to set it down, right? All that baggage we have, let's figure out how to set it down and move forward. And this is where the shift happens. And I want to encourage you to flag this podcast episode, download it, save it, listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? You don't have to go to a silent retreat. You don't have to take a week off. You don't have to do any of that. So here's what I want you to do and start here. I want you to get a journal and start writing. And what I want you to do is I want you to name it. What is the invisible weight you're carrying? Right? Name it. Give it a name. I don't care if you call it Janet. Name it something. Get really honest and pour it out on the page. Now, if you're one of these people, which I get, if you feel like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to read this, burn it after you write it. Shred it, whatever you want to do to it. It could be very cathartic, just ripping it up, shredding it, burning it, letting it free. Okay? Don't let that hold you back. And I highly recommend you to put pen to paper. It's different when you're typing on a computer. There's something kinesthetic about writing out the words. I love the the thought. I've been seeing this a lot. Spelling is actually like they're kind of equating it to like a spell, right? A witch's thing type thing. We don't have to go down that rabbit hole. But when you start writing it, there's a kinesthetic connection to your brain, to your eyes, to your physicality of writing it. You can verbally say it also. The more you get into the journaling, the more effective it's going to be for you. So name it first. Second, I want you to challenge the role. So who gave you the role of fixer, people pleaser, whatever it is? And do you want to keep it? Is it serving you? Is it aligned with the things that you want to have in your life or the person that you want to be? If you're in people pleasing mode, I guarantee you will never get what it is that you want by people pleasing. It sounds like you will, but essentially you're just lying to everybody to make them evolve and change for you. At least you think that's what you're doing. But essentially you're being very inauthentic of who you are and what you actually want to do. That comes from insecurity, not from confidence. If you think you're manipulating people to get what you want, that's a whole nother podcast. Anyway, number 3, create a letting go ritual. Write the weight that you want to let go on a slip of paper and burn it, bury it, toss it, give it a funeral, whatever you want to do. Physical closure can unlock emotional release. I know that some of these may sound like really silly, but seriously, to have a funeral for your former self is on a whole nother level. And if you can really get into it and do that, watch the change you're gonna have. Number 4, start saying no, right? No is a complete statement. I'm sure you've heard that, or a complete sentence, whatever. One clean, powerful no is worth 100 silent yeses. No is strong and powerful. When you say no, make sure it's not coming from egotistical side, right? It's coming from compassion and love for yourself and for the other person that you're saying no to. Can be done. You get to choose what you want to do in your life and for your life. And if saying no helps you get what you want, then say no. And lastly, I want you to come back to your body. Your body is not your enemy. I've talked about this on other episodes in the podcast, so go binge listen them. And if you're not listening to my podcast on Spotify, get over there because I got some exclusive Spotify episodes that you're not going to hear anywhere else. It's a little side note, but your body is not your enemy. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Your body's not your enemy. It is the messenger, right? It's sending you signals. Check in, not check out. Get into the internal of you, and you're going to uncover a lot of things that are holding you back and a lot of things that probably may surprise you about the things that you actually want to do in your life. So, in closing, you are not stuck. You're just carrying around things that were never meant to be held forever. You get to put it down, you get to reclaim your space, and you get to take up new space, right? Letting things down doesn't mean you're going to disappear and wither away. It's deciding and declaring what you want to take forward on this journey with you. So, this fall, do not just focus on what you can lose on the scale, focus on what you can release from your soul. If this episode stirred something in you, please share it with someone else who might be carrying around a bit too much. And you are not alone, and you don't have to do this the hard way anymore. You can make it uncomplicated. I am offering, I'm going to be opening up my small group program. And if you want to get in on it, go to weightlossforwomenover40.net/book and grab the 5 reasons you're not losing weight over 40. And that will get you on my email list. And you will be notified when I am opening up those spots for the small group exclusive program. It is starting in September, so be ready to jump on it when you see it. I'm only taking 10 women, and it's going to be life-changing because we're going to be taking it through the holiday season, and you're going to learn how to lose weight for life, but you're also going to be doing that while we're in embracing the seasons, embracing the holidays, and you're going to eat all your favorite holiday treats while you're doing this and while you're losing weight. So if that excites you and inspires you, get on that email list, weightlossforwomenover40.net/book. Grab that book and you will be on my email list, and you'll be the first to know when it comes out. All right, till next time, lighten your load. You deserve to be feeling as free as possible, and have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.